Hi, welcome back to my journal journey. Today I'm setting up November in my journal. Life has got really busy at the moment, so I want something really quick and simple, and it's also my birthday month. So I'm going to use the sprinkles set from the Up subscription along with this font, which is out of their newest subscription box. I'm going to use those together to create my November spread. To start off with, I need my cover page, which I think I am just going to do a big cupcake in the middle. So I'm going to start stenciling that and I'll get back to you in a bit. For the title page, I'm using the big cupcake stencil right in the middle of the page, just because it's so cute. It's really simple. It adds pops of all the colours that I'm using this month, and it's quite quick to draw out. I'm using my newest font stencil for the title. On the sticky note, I've just written out the word November so that I can find the centre of the word, and that's where I've started my letters, and I just build them out to either side just so that I can get the word as close to the middle as possible with very, I want to say very little time, but it's the quickest way that I can do it, especially when I'm stretched for time and I don't want to be leaving the setup as late as I did for October. That just stressed me out, and as much as I love the October theme, I'm not happy with the weeklies. They've all been different and quite rushed. For my colour scheme for this month, I am going to do it very closely with the washi tape that came with the subscription box, and I've chosen 4 Tombow colours that match the sprinkles on that. For the cupcake itself, I am going to have a look in my trusty Colours of the World pot to find a colour that really suits a cupcake, and that's going to be my main set of resources. I will have them all on a picture at the end. I have also found a bunch of coordinated, just solid colour washi tapes. I seem to be really enjoying them at the moment, so that's my plan. I'm going to start colouring it all in and adding sprinkles and making it a really cute cupcake. The Colours of the World colour that I chose was medium almond, and it's that perfectly cooked cupcake colour. For the eyes and the mouth, I am just using a brush tip pen to colour them in, and I also realised that I needed some lines down the cupcake case. I could have coloured in the cupcake cases all fun and bright colours, but I decided to leave them white with the Tombow N95, just drawing some straight lines to show the folds. For all the headers, because the font is so thin, I've just used the brush tip to fill them in and kept them black. If I wanted to do them colours next time, I would have to write out the word with either a pencil or the fine tip of the Tombow pens. I started off by ruling the lines on the cupcake cases, but going on through the setup, that quickly stopped happening and they were just free-handed in. For the for the sprinkles on this page, I did them quite big, quite thick, but for all the other smaller cupcakes, I just did a small line of each colour, trying to get them as random as possible, but having a fair amount of each colour. I think it ended up looking really, really cute. And that's my title page done. I then move on to the opposite side. I use one of the solid colours of washi tape as a base layer and then put the sprinkle washi tape over the top. I love how I've coordinated the colours with the sprinkles on all the little pictures. I also, off camera, went and completed the highlights title on this page and found some stickers that I'd bought from Tiger a while ago. I'm just checking with my bookmark and I've sped this part up because I'm just drawing out my 3x3 calendar boxes for my monthly overview. I end up leaving this page quite plain, but I do go back off camera, adding a couple of stickers just to bring a little something else to this page. I'm rotating through my 4 main solid colours of washi tape, and then I'm also doing different coloured dates in the boxes. As you can see, I pulled my stencil out because I did make a mistake. I haven't covered it up, I've just kind of written on top. I found my scalloped edge ruler from the Create Upsy Daisy box just to add a bit of a Dutch door. I had to cut that one out off camera because the journal was being moved in so many different positions. I'm using the sprinkle cupcake washi to add the pattern underneath, and I just end up laying down 3 strips of it and cutting off the excess at the sides. For this page, it's going to be my notes page because it's slightly smaller. Yeah, I always seem to want one. And my gifts, because I need to start thinking about Christmas, especially for my niece and nephew, and what gifts they would like for their Christmas presents. Because in school it all gets quite busy. I'm laying down a bit more washi tape and another sticker, but then the notes page is finished, and the gifts page I've just added a very, very simple table of the person who I'm buying for and what I'm buying them. a lot of the time these are only ideas, and each person will have multiple things written down for them, just so I've got some backups. Okay, so for my planned out pages, I've done my notes, I've done my gifts. I've got to include budget, headline, jobs around the house, videos and a review page. A lot of them are going to look like this with a headline and some washi. As I said, I'm trying to be super quick, even though I did cut my page. So I shall give you a final flip through when I've done those titles, and if there's anything different I will pop a clip in. So I've come to my budget and my review page, and I've realised that I want to do something slightly different for them. I enjoy making my review page as fun as possible, because if I don't, then I find that I just don't use it, and reviewing the month is something that I absolutely want to get better at, because it's helping me focus on the positives as well as what changes I can put in to make myself happier and to get myself into a better place. So for this, I'm just using the small cupcakes on the other stencil just to add a little bit of something. I was going to write in these cupcakes, but when I'm looking at them, there's just not enough space. I have always tried to do more birthday things for this month, but I don't think I've quite achieved it as well as I have this month. I'd love to take full credit for it, but it's getting this subscription through the post that I was like, oh, I can use them. So I've got my wins, my challenges. Wins, challenges, next month. I've usually got 5 areas. I'm just going to go and check what that 5th area is. Okay, I've had a look back. I've got my wins, challenges, highlights, next month, finance. So for this, I am just going to draw boxes attached to the cupcakes. Just different sizes. I've really enjoyed setting up this theme, only because it's really quite simple, and as I said at the start, I'm really busy, but at the same time this is making me sit down and take a break from all the challenges that I'm facing, just to have a bit of me time, which you sometimes forget. So that's going to be my review. The lines on the cupcake cases. I think this is one of my most used Tombow colours. And the sprinkles. I really struggle with doing anything randomly. I tend to overthink things. So I'm finding adding sprinkles, as silly as it sounds, quite hard. I love this yellow Tombow colour. I've used it quite a lot recently. And then adding a little bit of washi tape. I wasn't originally sold on these washi tape rippers, but I find myself, now that I've taken the chain off, reaching for this one so much. My budget, I need to split into 5 weeks. So start there. One, two, three, four, five. And just going to draw a dash line. Just to separate the weeks. Just in case I have anything coming up that I need to spend in those weeks. I'm trying the 50, 30, 20 rule, which I find hard when shopping if you buy something that you want plus a bunch of stuff that you need. And just to finish it off, pop a little cupcake in the corner. I also need to add in the titles for the boxes. I'm one of those people that I tend to just work on a bunch of jobs at a time, bunch of tasks at a time, instead of finishing one before I move on to the next one. this one's just going to be overloaded with sprinkles. Quite like it. Because of how I've got the camera set up, I find it so hard colouring at a distance. So I've got my wings, challenges, highlights, and finance. And that's my review page complete. So just a little flip through of the whole thing. My sprinkles cupcake for November. Thank you for watching.